Hello everyone, welcome to Rising Star. My name is Ruth. Thank you for joining me here. Today we are looking at the energy around the new moon in Sagittarius on Tuesday the 12th. It is 12/12, so that feels like a good manifestation type of energy. Make sure you always set intentions with the new moon energy. Sagittarius is very lucky, optimistic, driven energy. The moon is squared to Neptune. Don't let your pride get in your way. The moon is squared to Neptune, so that might make it difficult to see how to get to, how to make your dreams come true. Like you want to move towards something, but you don't know how yet. And then on the next day, we have Mercury going into retrograde, which could create a little bit of confusion. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. But something about the Sagittarius new moon feels extra lucky. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Okay. Don't let pride get in your way. So it's kind of like there's a drive to achieve something, but we're going to get slowed down for a little bit as Mercury enters retrograde, which we're already in the shadow period of. Can already feel it. But Mercury retrograde is a good time to reflect. So it might be a good time to take time to reflect, and you'll see something from a different perspective. Sagittarius is also philosophical, and Sagittarius likes to learn. It's like higher learning energy. All right, Spirit, what do we need to see about this new moon in Sagittarius? Also, new moons are dark. So there is truth, Hierophant. I was just thinking the light that comes out of the darkness, and there is a candle on that card in a book. So we're learning something here. We're learning a truth. And something like you might need to change what your truths are, like what you believe in, how you look at things. Don't be close-minded during this time. It's important. Well, it's important to always stay open-minded, right? But don't let a traditional way of thinking get in your way here. The light at the end of the tunnel. All right, the Fool. So there is a new opportunity here with the Fool. It's like you're wanting to rush into risky behavior. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's kind of like you're wanting to follow a dream here. You're getting excited about following something, but you might not be able to start it yet until the beginning. Like Mercury comes out of retrograde on January the 1st next year. So it's kind of like you need to mull over it now. 4 of Swords, definitely. Like take a step back to really think about something here to get that higher information from Spirit. You might want to work on meditating and opening up your crown chakra. Spirit might be trying to send you downloads. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water and eating healthy. That helps. The Fool, the Hermit. Yeah, you're going to be receiving information, and it is kind of like you need to take some time here to think about the information you're receiving and how you want to put it into action, and allowing it to come through, and just being open-minded about it. 8 of Pentacles, the Chariot. Show the world the real you. So there is a drive here. Lots of major arcana. The Hierophant, the Fool, the Hermit, and the Chariot. There is a drive here to work on something new or take a new direction in your current work. But it's also a time to reflect. The Hermit is in the middle. The Empress, like, what is going on? I'm telling you, this moon has really good energy. It's like The seed gets planted now in the mind, and then later on action will be taken. The Three of Swords, that's interesting. There might be a fear here. Don't let a fear hold you back. It could be a fear of showing the world the real you, which is the Fool. The Fool just like rushes out and takes a risk, and he's like going with something on a whim. Doesn't have to be a he, but you know what I'm saying. The Two of Wands. There's a new direction here. But you're going to want to take time to think about this new direction and like, how are you going to travel down this path? Like, am I going to take a train or a plane? Am I going to walk? Am I going to ride a bike? You know what I mean? Like, how are you embarking on this path? The Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Holy crap. All right. We have Taurus, Aquarius, Cancer, more Taurus. What's in Taurus right now? Uranus, and I think Uranus just went direct. I can't remember right now. Uranus and Jupiter rules Sagittarius. All right, I want to look at this Three of Swords first. I feel like this is not letting the past hold you back. There's something about your past that you don't want to let hold you back from this. It could be somebody else's pride that you're worried about. All right, dropping cards over here. All right, so we had the Five of Cups that fell out, Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So you might be wanting to return to something that you worked on in the past and it didn't seem to work out for you. Two of Wands again. Yeah, I think you're thinking about returning to a project of some sort that you were doing in the past, and that's what's coming up here in this reflective energy. You feel like the time is now, or like you're getting closer to it being the right time for this. Something's opening up here that's making something the right time, but there is a fear here or a worry that that it won't succeed again or something like that. The Wheel of Fortune, but things are changing. Eight of Cups. Knave of Pentacles. Yeah, like Two of Cups. You've learned something here that allows an opportunity to open back up. You've learned something. You may have recently cut something out of your life that created a lot of pain for you, that you've been healing from, that you've been thinking about, but you finally walked away from it and you've learned the lesson that you needed to learn from this thing. And that's causing the wheel to turn in your favor now. Like, now it's time to move towards your destiny because nothing's holding you back. The Hierophant. It could be a job or like a relationship of some sort. The Ace of Cups. The Hangman. I think you have a new perspective on your own emotions, or that's what's coming up for you now. You're going to be getting a new perspective on why something took place. Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And also you're going to see how something that you've recently walked away from was holding you back from your future. And I think you're going to appreciate it for what it was. The Fool, the Two of Wands, Temperance. We have Sagittarius energy here. You might be a person who rushes into things a lot. Like, I could be talking to someone here who has a tendency to rush into things, and you're finding a balance with that. That might be the lesson that you learned in the past here with something, is that you rushed into something too quickly and it didn't work out for you. And now you're learning to not rush in too quickly, but to take the appropriate steps. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, the Chariot. Yeah, it's like you're trying to figure out, should I put my energy into this again? Is it worth it? Is it going to be worth the energy that I'm putting it into it? Will I receive that energy back? And so that's what you're going to be thinking about, I feel like, in the month of December. Six of Pentacles, a lot of balance is coming out here. Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to figure out how you can put enough energy into this, but not too much. Because maybe last time you put too much and that kind of screwed you. The Hermit, Justice, more balance, balance and harmony. Yeah, you're creating this balance here that is helping ships to come in. It's helping your future to come towards you. And it's because you've learned a very important lesson with the Hermit. Can you tell us anything about the lesson learned? The High Priestess. All right, it's probably about listening to your intuition, trusting your intuition. The Ace of Pentacles. The thing that happened in the past, Five of Wands, you're fighting off. Your intuition's trying to guide you in the right direction, but you keep fighting it off. And this thing in the past that you had to walk away from, you might have rushed into it and not listened to your intuition because it was very exciting. And you've learned from that how to be more grounded about decisions and not... This Five of Wands is like throwing everything into something. But that's why it ended, because you threw too much into something. I hope this is making sense. Please let me know if it's making sense. Like, it kind of is to me, but I also don't know the story. All right, the Chariot, the King of Swords. You're choosing a direction, and you're choosing it. Strength and the Ace of Wands. You're tempering this fire. I could be talking to a Sagittarius because this energy feels very Sagittarian. So you're trying to find balance with all of this fiery, impulsive, like go-getter type of energy. And you're learning how to control that. All right. You're learning how to direct your energy properly, and how you receive so much more. Like with the Empress here, you receive so much more when you know exactly how to direct your energy. I hope that's making sense to you. But now it's like you know exactly which direction to take. You know exactly what you're supposed to do. And you're having faith. You're believing in yourself here. And it's like now you know how to take action. Before, there was a lot of action being taken, but it wasn't properly directed. All right, the Empress. The Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. This is a very creative energy here. Give me one more on that. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so you... oh my God. You're creating a future. You are creating, or what you're going to be doing here is creating a future. The Queen of Wands and the Empress know exactly how to use their energy. They're not putting too much energy into anything. They're basically like the Empress allows things to come to herself. And the Queen of Wands takes action properly. She's a witch. She's a manifester. So what you're doing here is creating this future abundance for yourself. And it's... I can't even explain what I'm getting from this. It's like you're birthing something. Or something is beginning to grow in the womb, like metaphorically. Something is beginning to grow here. And like right now, during this time of retrograde, it might just be growing in your mind. But then this action will be taken. This solidifying here. And then this birthing will take place. All right, we have the Seven of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Devil. So before, you weren't understanding the way that you were putting energy into something might have been like almost toxic. That's not really the word that I want to use, but like obsessive. You might have been obsessively pouring all of your energy into something but you weren't saving any of that energy for anything else. And that's what created an imbalance here. But I think you're learning that and figuring it out, and you're creating this balance now. And it's like you were depleted. The Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant. Sagittarius energy is interesting. Knight of Wands is also Sagittarius. So, like in the lower vibration, it's a lot of back and forth. I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to go here? Do I want to go there? I can't make up my mind. I can't stay still. I can't ground myself. You know, I can't put roots down anywhere. It's all over the place. But in the like higher vibrational version with Temperance, it's knowing exactly how to balance everything, how to create. And it's like Temperance is a very calm card, whereas the Knight of Wands feels like too much. But Temperance is alchemizing and transmuting energy, right? So it's knowing properly how to expend your energy, to give your energy, when to give energy, when to not. It's like a perfect balance of energy here. I hope that is making sense. I really do. Tell me if it's not. All right, shows the Emperor. The Six of Swords. You are moving into a balanced place. It's this calm. You are moving into this calm place. Like this time, you're going to know just how to do it. And it all flows well. Like everything feels right. It's almost like it's happening in slow motion, but it's happening just the way it's supposed to. I don't even know how to explain the feeling. It's like this suspended in time feeling, but it's perfect. It's like this perfect calm. But where like things are still growing. Two of Cups. It's like a perfect balance is being created here. Three of Cups, Four of Wands, and you will be celebrating. The Hermit. Because you've learned so much here. Like, look at this Emperor. He looks like he knows about some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looks like he's had this epiphany of, like, all of the things that he's learned here and how it's all working out for him. And he's not rushing towards anything. It is Aries energy, but he knows when to start and when to stop. Ooh, the Magician. And the Ace of Cups. Something is coming together for you. All right, let's pull a couple of these oracle cards. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated. Like and subscribe. Discipline, devotion to self and creation. I grow stronger every time I get back up. Yeah, you're going back to restart something, and like this time it's gonna work. Because you're not done with this. I'm on the right path. All right, you guys all have a good one. I hope this was helpful, and thank you for watching.